Plant-based barbecue. Oh, yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Brian. This is step 3 of my 4-step series, my common sense series on how I lost 120 pounds and reversed 6 life-threatening diseases in 6 months. I did it, y'all. I have multiple, my doctor followed me along. I have blood work that shows it. I lost this weight. I still have to pinch myself every day to think that I followed this very simple step-by-step system and it worked. After I tried everything. I tried every diet. I tried every pill. I tried every shake. I tried every cuisine. I tried literally everything. I've been fighting childhood obese my whole life. I've been dieting since I was 8 years old. And this is the only thing that's ever worked for me. And this is step 3. So after I set up my eating program, after I started walking every day, the third thing that I did was I set a new eating schedule. Now, some people are going to say, oh, that's fasting. That's you need to fast. I don't really call it fasting. There's a lot of documentation out there about the benefits of fasting. There's multiple doctors that talk about fasting. I really don't call it fasting. I talk about when I eat. So I eat when I was dieting, when I was on my hardcore diet, remember the difference between diet and lifestyle? When I was dieting, I eat between the hours of 12 o'clock noon and 7 o'clock. Every day, 7 days a week. I don't care if I'm traveling. I don't care if I'm busy. I don't care what I'm doing. I eat between 12 and 7 days a week. No excuses. That's it. Well, aren't you just fasting then, Brian? Well, not really, but everything technically is fasting, right? If you decide you're not going to eat meat anymore, you're on a meat fast. If you decide you're not going to drink Coke anymore, that's a Coke fast. Everything technically is fasting when you really, at the end of the day, look at it. But I don't focus on when I don't eat. I only focus on my scheduled meal times. And my scheduled meal times are 12 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Is that hard? Yeah, it's hard to get used to at first. Can you adjust the schedule? Yes, but I still recommend you use the same time periods. So maybe you're hungry at night, or maybe you're hungry in the morning, whatever it might be. Everything's hard for the first 30 days, but once you get used to it, it actually works. It worked for me. Again, I lost over 120 pounds in 6 months, and I focus just on the times when I eat, not on the times I don't eat. And again, I don't call it fasting, and I don't take days off. I don't worry about what days I can't eat or I can eat, because if you follow the framework in step 1 of what you're going to be eating, and you only eat between the hours of noon and 7, this worked for me. And I don't know if it's going to work for everybody or for you, but that's exactly what I did. Now, Brian, do you just not eat anything before noon or after 7 o'clock at night? Actually, I do have some things. I drink coffee. I know coffee is one of the things you can pry. I'm telling you, coffee is a lot of people say you shouldn't drink coffee, and you can pry my coffee out of my dead hand. I'm never going to give up coffee. I know that about myself. I try to limit my coffee, but during the morning, I will drink coffee and water. At night, I drink coffee and water. Now that I'm on my maintenance and lifestyle, I'll give you a hint as to where I'm at now. Those hours have changed a little bit. I've kind of relaxed them. I kind of eat between 10:30 and 7 now instead of the noon and 7. And that's mostly so my wife and I can enjoy it better on the weekends. But I do coffee and I do water. And then I do one supplement. I do a supplement called Forskolin that I learned about years ago. You can learn about Forskolin. You can buy it at GNC or on Amazon or whatever it is. I do Forskolin. I put it in my coffee. It's amazing. It does just take that edge off when you're first getting started. Like at night, I used to get really hungry at 9 or 10 at night, and I would put some Forskolin and some water and some coffee, and it would work. But so that's what I do between 12 and 7. Now, was it easy at first? No. Are you going to be a little hungry? Let me tell you this, guys. I've heard all kinds of people say, I'm on a plant-based diet or I'm on a whatever diet and I'm never hungry. But let me tell you, if you have a lot of weight to lose, I had 120, 130 more pounds to lose. You're going to be a little bit hungry sometimes, guys. You're going to go to bed a little hungry. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you. You're going to be a little hungry sometimes if you have a lot of weight to lose in a short period of time to reverse disease. And you just got to get over it. I'm sorry. I had to do the same thing. I had to get over it as well. And on the next step, I'm going to talk to you about some ways to get over it. But I'm sorry, you're going to be a little hungry. It's just the way it is. And you just need to find support systems to get through that. So that's it for this video. I ate between the hours of noon and 7. And that's it. Every day, 7 days a week. It doesn't matter if you're traveling. It doesn't matter if you're busy. It doesn't matter where you are. Eat between those hours and apply the other 2 steps I just talked about. And you're going to be great. Because the thing that you don't know is you've already accomplished 95% of what you need to accomplish as far as what you need to eat, what your exercise, when you need to eat. On the next one, we're just going to talk about some mental aspects of doing what we just talked about. So I'll see you on the next video.